starting with Justin Herbert, especially after this rookie season where he sets the record for rookie passing TDs, 31, trails only Andrew Luck in yardage by just 38 yards for the record on that one too. What do you kind of expect for a sophomore encore here for Justin Herbert, and could he take another step forward?
Yeah, I'm all in on Herbert. I think I do like the analytics and the X's and O's, and certainly those are in his favor. But sometimes, you just watch a guy and you're like, all right, he is a special player with huge upside. He's so fun to watch, the way he maneuvers in the pocket, the way he's willing to take shots downfield. And my big thing with Herbert is I don't think the coaching really helped him that much last year. They were sort of middle of the pack when you look at run pass balance, and they were one of the worst rushing teams in the NFL, where really, if you look at the way they should have maximized their chances at winning last season, it would have been to just kind of put the game in Justin Herbert's hands and see what he could do. They did not do that. And so I think now they have more of a forward-thinking coaching staff here. And then, of course, the offensive line. It was one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL last season. They go out, they sign an all-pro center in Corey Linsley. They used their first-round pick on a left tackle in Rashawn Slater. They add a competent guard in Matt Filer. And then you hope that your veteran right tackle, Brian Bulaga, even if he doesn't stay healthy for the entire season, can give you more snaps than he gave you a year ago. So I just add all those things up. And I know the Chargers sometimes feel cursed, and it's like everyone jumps on their bandwagon every offseason, and then their season falls apart and everyone gets injured, and they're saying, why are you guys doing this to us again? But I just feel like Herbert is going to be another level for them. And, he's a player I will probably, in my own fantasy drafts, probably overdraft just because I like him so much. And he's the guy I would love to have on my teams because I love watching him play. But, man, I do think there is big-time upside with him, where we could be looking at it at the end of the season saying this is one of the 5 best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. His arm, I think, is right up there with the best of them. In that offensive line, as you mentioned, could really unlock that even further if he gets a couple more seconds behind there to let those routes develop even further, and the play calling, all those things you mentioned. I'm with you. I actually drafted him in my first experts league in WEI, Boston Sports Radio League, earlier just a week ago. He felt like the round 10, and I couldn't pass it up there. Absolutely love that value. I think you actually even listed them number 5 in your overall offenses for this year, right?
I did. Yes, I did. I put together a list just ranking all 32. And that was the surprise pick that caught people a little bit off guard. Now, listen, there certainly are concerns. They've got some older guys on the offensive line. So if they suffer some bad injury luck, it's not like they have great depth there. And that could certainly be an issue. And then it is a new offensive coordinator. They bring over Joe Lombardi from the Saints. And, that's not a key simple offense. That's a very complex offense. They use a lot of different personnel groupings, a high volume of plays. And so there could be a little bit of a transition period. And I hope they don't kind of overthink it, because I do think they have talented players where they don't need to overthink it, where they can, you want those guys playing fast and using their talent. So those are some of the concerns I have. But again, like I said, I do feel like they have the upside with the weapons that Justin Herbert has, the improved offensive line, and just his natural talent.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I'm going all in. I think all their prices in general as an offense are a bit too low, whether it's Eckler sometimes falling to round 2 in running back range, whether it's Mike Williams falling to around 9-10. I think he could really have that breakout we've been waiting for 5 years. And Keenan Allen, of course, always goes underappreciated, in my opinion, one of the best route runners in the game. So I'm with you. I'm loading up on Chargers everywhere this year. I think they are definitely going to explode. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.